Are y'all excited?
Yeah.
Listen, we have some amazing guests for you today. And let me tell you why this is special. Because this show is not only about women, but our motto is we have her back and her is you. Give it up for yourself. That's right. You all are looking wonderful. And one of the things that I truly enjoy whenever we come together is how good we look. Okay? Now, let me tell you something. When I talk about how good it is that we look, I'm not just talking about how good we look on the outside, but how good we look on the inside. This show is about the things on the inside of you. One of the special things about A Time for Her is that we focus on mental health. And we want to make sure that you are educated, we want to make sure that you're encouraged, and we want to make sure that you're equipped to have everything that you need to be your best self. Isn't that amazing? Yeah. That's pretty amazing. Yeah. So go ahead, take your seats. And I'm excited because today we are going to talk to some guests, and we're also going to give away some things. Does anybody want to win today? So if you would just reach under your chairs, 8 of you in this room are getting ready to win free counseling, individual counseling sessions. So reach under your seats. And if you have a ticket that says, hey sis, I want you to stand to your feet because you just won a free counseling session. Yes. Yes. Go ahead and give it up for all of these winners. Well, ladies, there's more from where that came from. So right after the break, we're getting ready to hear from our first guest. Olori from Socialty. She is a mom, an influencer, a boss, and let me tell you, you want to know her. Welcome to the stage, Olori. Okay, so wait a minute. There's something that we have to talk about right away. Sis, you just had a baby.
Literally just had me.
Okay, 4 weeks ago, guys, she just had her daughter. So you are a mom now of 2. So you were first made a mom of 1, and now you're a mom of 2. Tell me what that transition was like, going from boy mom to girl mom.
It's ghetto.
Okay, so tell me, all right. So I remember you said that it was completely different than your first child. Tell me some of the things. What are the differences?
So first of all, I never considered myself like a boy mom. I'm like, I need a girl, and she can wear tutus. And I remember them calling me. It was like, do you want to know the gender? You know, with my son. I'm like, I told you I want to do a gender reveal, but tell me since you know. And they're like, what do you want? I was like, I want a girl. And they were like, well, it's a boy. And I was like, this is awkward. I'm still happy. The biggest thing that I realized that was a difference for me was the fact that my son, he needs to feel loved and seen and heard. Yeah. And so it was this new person, right? Yeah. And so I need to balance it in a way where I'm feeling loved, seen, and heard. My husband's feeling loved, seen, and heard. And these 2 new people as well, so. Yeah, okay, so let's talk about that. Because everybody wants to be heard, right? Everybody wants to be seen. But I feel like you do such a good job at recognizing or introducing new things into your life and making sure that it all has a space and it all has a place. You are from the East Coast.
But you're now down south, H-Town, what's up? Yeah. All right. So tell me what that was like. So that was something new that you had to experience. What was it like just navigating through that transition and making sure that you let go of the old, but you're true to it, right? But then you also embrace the new.
You know, that's really funny and really interesting because I was talking to someone about that, and you'll get to see her soon. But we were talking about fashion. One of the biggest differences from the East Coast, from the DMV, Pretty Girl County, but to Houston is I realized that in the East Coast, we're really into fashion. I'm not saying that y'all don't look good because y'all look good now, but it is a part of our fabric. It's a part of our identity. And so if we didn't dress well, like it would be like we were having a bad day. Not just like, this is just my, going out. This is just, I'm just going to the store. Like we needed to look good there. We need to wake up, put on makeup. Yeah. And so coming here, and you know what? I'm going to give you the best example. When I first came here, I went to the Kroger, right? And, it's like a...
Wait a minute. Y'all hear she called it the Kroger? What?
The Walmart.
Okay.
I went to the Kroger, and there was this little lady, and she would just, drive real slow with her little cart, and I kept running into her, and I kept, I saw her in another line, and I'm like, then she touched me, and she said, everything is gonna be okay. Yeah. Like, what am I even in a rush for? Like, where am I rushing?
Yeah.
But I felt like this urgency to like hurry up and finish in the grocery store. But that really changed my perspective because I'm like, really, there's nothing to rush for. Like, why can't I enjoy the cereal aisle?
Yeah.
Can I look at new cereal,
Yes. Okay, so you learned to slow down a little bit.
Yes.
Okay. Tell me, has having children slowed you down?
You know what? Having my son definitely slowed me down because I had this realize, my mom was a single mom, right? And she wasn't going slow. Yeah. You hear me?
Yeah.
She wasn't going slow.
Yeah.
So I had this thought that, I can still do everything I need to do and everything will be fine, but it wasn't fine. It wasn't okay. And I literally had to slow down. I really had to reposition myself. And with my daughter, I learned, okay, I can't do that. Yeah. I can do this. Yeah. I can't do this now. Yeah. We need to delegate that.
Okay, so tell me a defining moment that you said, everything is not fine. Mm-hmm. Like, what was that aha for you that you just said, I'm trying to keep up with it, I'm trying to keep going, but this is the moment where I just have to take a step back and recognize I'm not okay. Like, have we ever been there, right? Yeah, in the situation where we're like, we are not okay. We're going and going, but we have to pause. Tell me, what was that moment for you?
Oh, I love that question. And as soon as you said it, I had the example. So I was like a new mom, a new wife, a new everything, and one time I was going to church, right? And it was like a church meeting. It wasn't a Sunday, it was like a church meeting. And I was like, I got everything together with the baby. This was just my son. And I was telling my husband, and he was like, is there any food for me? I said, oh. I done figured it out for my child. I done figured it out for myself. I didn't figure it out for him. Mm-hmm. He's worrying about if he's going to eat. Mm-hmm. That was a time when I was like, no, you don't got it together. Mm-hmm. Like, you have half of it together. And I think a big example or a good example of that is a lot of times, like maybe you buy a house, right? Yeah. And when you buy a house, you may renovate one room and another room, and so if somebody comes, you only showing them the rooms that are done, but there are rooms that are not done. Yeah. And so that's where I was, and that's when I had to slow down. I said, let me finish the whole house first.
Yes. Okay. Well, I have enjoyed talking to you. And this has been so much fun getting to learn more about you. Tell me, how can we follow you? How can we stay connected?
You know what? I want y'all to follow me at the social T.
Okay.
There is a real in front of there.
Okay.
_.
Tell me about the social T. What is it?
Yes. Thank you for asking.
Yeah.
Girl. I'm a full-time entrepreneur now. Get my coin. All right. So Social T is a social networking community for women with a vision to win together. And so what we do is we curate events all over the country for women who look like you, right? And so anything from entrepreneurship, content creation to entrepreneurship. And so if you're in any of those or you're a woman, these events are for you.
Yes, yes. Well, I have certainly enjoyed it. But listen, we have 2 giveaways. We have a sponsorship from Precious, who is a mommy coach. And she helps moms in order to navigate in the transition. I want you to do me a favor. Here in this class, we have every single mom that's in the room entered. And so we are giving away, I told you, we have your back and her is you. We're giving away 2 sessions to 2 lucky moms in the audience. Would you do me the favor to draw 2 names?
Oh.
Yes.
Let me do this real quick. All right, so that's 1.
All right, I'll take it.
Okay.
All right. So the first winner that we have of one of these mommy sessions is Myosha. Love it, love it. Congratulations, Myosha. All right. There's only one more. Who's the lucky number 2? All right, and here we go. Drum roll, please. Love it. And the winner is Zeta. Congratulations, ladies. This session was sponsored by Precious, who is a life coach for mommies. She delights in being able to help you not only just be a mom, but also in your fitness journey. Anybody want to be healthier? I know I do. All right, listen, we're going to the break, but immediately after the break, we'll be back with more special guests.